In today's video, I'm going to show you a powerful hair butter that will keep your hair moisturized for days, you guys. This is none other than clove hair butter for hair growth. I'm going to show you exactly how to make this ice cream clove hair butter for hair growth, you guys. As you can see, it's very smooth. It's very like ice cream, like it's looking like ice caria. So keep on watching. Hello my lovelies, welcome back again to my channel. I'm so happy to do this video because I love cloves. Now if you're new to my channel, please subscribe because I want you to not miss my videos, because my videos are helpful to millions of women out there. So we are going to be starting with cloves, you guys. I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of cloves, and I'm going to put those cloves in a blender, and you're going to blend it until it becomes a fine powder like this. All right, so that is what you are looking for. Now I've also done a clove hair butter for hair growth. I'll link it in the description box below. So this is what the clove powder is looking like. Actually, if you actually have the store-bought clove powder, you can use that one to make this clove hair butter for hair growth. So I'm just going to put half of the coconut oil in the 1 cup. All right, half of coconut oil and half of rice bran oil. Now you can use any oil of your choice. Now in total, the oil that I'm going to be using is just 1 cup of oil, but I just put half a cup of coconut oil and half a cup of rice bran oil to make it 1 cup, but you can use any oil of your choice. So I'm going to put this coconut oil and rice bran oil inside my clove powder to make this clove hair butter for hair growth. Now you guys, this is one of the most powerful hair butters for hair growth that you can ever use to moisturize and to seal in the moisture. So as you can see, I'm just infusing the oil. I love to infuse my oil, you guys, because I really think that infusing oils actually helps to not kill the nutrients inside the oil or the powder. You're actually not killing the nutrients. All right, so this is what the clove oil is looking like. Now if you want to know how to make clove oil, this is how you can actually make it. You can actually take this oil and use it on your hair, but I'll leave a link in the description box below of how I actually make my clove oil. And also I did a video on how I make my clove leave-in conditioner cream so that you can have everything of the clove for hair growth. I've also done a clove spray, clove hair butter that I'm doing now, and the clove leave-in conditioner cream. I'll link them all in the description box. Okay, so I'm just going to be using shea butter, and for this shea butter you're going to need 150 grams of the shea butter. Now guys, I know that you love me to be measuring my ingredients, so I'm just gonna put water in a big bowl to do my double boiler because I want to melt the shea butter down to make my clove hair butter for hair growth. So I'm just going to stir it all up like this to make it not solid. You understand? So I'm just going to put this shea butter inside my clove oil to make the clove hair butter for hair growth. Now you guys, I love cloves. I know that clove definitely works. It works like crazy. So I'm just going to mix it all up. When I mix it like this, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes, but today I actually put it in the fridge for a bit longer. So when I took it out, it was a little bit hard. So you don't want that with your clove hair butter. You want it to be a little bit soft so that if you're crushing it, it's going to be soft. So this is what it's looking like after coming from the fridge. As you can see, you guys, it was super hard. So I had to take a wooden spoon and just beat that clove hair butter up. Beat it up. Ooh, beat it up. Yeah. Beat that clove butter up, you understand? So after I beat it up, I'm just going to mix it with my electric mixer. All right, you guys. Now, as you can see, it's very smooth, but I'm also going to be adding my castor oil. Now, I love castor oil because it helps to seal in the moisture. It also helps to thicken up the hair. Now this shea butter, you can also use it on your scalp as well, because it actually melts very well on the scalp, and it also moisturizes the skin as well if you want to apply it to your skin. So yeah, I would recommend this for your hair or your skin because it's very, very moisturizing. Now this is what the clove hair butter is actually looking like. It's very soft, that even if you touch it like this, it melts inside your hand, and I am in love. Now if you want to see all the hair butters that I have done for hair growth on my channel, I'll also link them below. I'll actually do a playlist of all my hair butters that I've done, so that you don't have to look for all of them. I'll just put them in one playlist so that you see. So this is how I make my clove hair butter for hair growth. You guys, it's very, very moisturizing, and I'm going to show you how well it melts inside the hand. You can use this on your scalp, you guys. You can use it on your skin, you can use it on your hair. This is super, super, super good. Look at this. I just want you to see how well it melts into your skin, or even your scalp if you're applying it on your scalp, and even your hair as well, to seal in the moisture. So I really, really love this clove hair butter for hair growth. Thank you for watching. Please give me a big thumbs up and also comment below. Bye for now, and God bless. Are you failing to retain length, or are you failing to actually stop breakage on your natural hair? In today's video, I'm going to show you a powerful clove and fenugreek hair butter that you can use to seal in the moisture, to prevent breakage, and also to retain length. This is one of the best recipes that you can do to your hair to moisturize your hair. Ciao! Keep on watching. Welcome back, lovelies. Before we get right into it, please like the video and also drop a comment below. The likes helps my videos a lot. We're going to start up with 1/4 cup of cloves and also 1/4 cup of fenugreek seeds. Now, cloves are very powerful. They thicken up the hair. They also grow hair faster. They also darken the hair as well. So I'm just going to put all those ingredients in the blender. We're gonna make our clove and fenugreek hair butter for hair growth. Now you guys, this butter is going to help to retain length and to also stop breakage, because most of the time we see a lot of breakage on our natural hair is because our hair is not properly moisturized. So I'm going to be putting 2 full cups of oil inside the blender, and I'm going to blend it together in the blender together with the oil. Okay guys, I'm going to blend it together. When I finish blending the clove and the fenugreek, I'm going to put them in this bowl. Now I really love this metal bowl to infuse my clove and fenugreek. I love doing this because it actually infuses faster, because metals gets quickly heated up, and it also helps with the infusion as well. So I'm going to put another cup. Actually, I ended up putting 2 cups of oil inside my fenugreek and cloves, you guys. It's only 2 cups that I used. All right, now I'm going to go on with my butter. You're gonna need a scale to weigh your butter, because we're gonna need about 200 grams of the butter. Okay, so I'm going to weigh 151 grams first. Okay guys, because I was trying to add more shea butter to this recipe. So first up, I'm going to be starting up with 151, and then I'm going to be adding 49 grams. So add up 151 plus 49, which amounts to 200 grams. So I'm going to be using 200 grams of shea butter in today's recipe, the clove and the fenugreek hair butter. So I'm going to put it in the glass bowl, and I'm going to take another bowl full of hot water to actually melt down the shea butter. You guys, you have to do this step because it's very important. I'm going to take my oil that I put on the stove. Okay guys, this oil is a bit warm. Make sure that it cools down before you actually try to strain it. So first up, I'm going to take another bowl and put my shea butter, my melted shea butter in there, and I'm going to be straining out my clove and fenugreek oil in order to mix it up with the shea butter. All right, guys, so that is what I'm doing now, and I'm going to strain it with a sock. Okay, now you can use any cloth that you have at hand. I have a sock right now, so that is what I'm going to be using. You don't want the particles from the cloves and fenugreek to go inside your butter. All right, so I'm going to mix it all up, mix up the clove and fenugreek together with my shea butter, and then I'll put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure that it's not hard. Okay, as you can see, it was not hard when I touched it there. It was not hard. Make sure that it's not hard, because if it's too hard, you're going to have difficulties in actually mixing it all up with that electric mixer. Okay, so the next stage is to beat up the clove and fenugreek hair butter. Beat it up. If you don't have the mixer, you know what we do on this channel. Take a stick and beat that hair butter up. Beat it up like crazy. Oh, all right, guys, so I'm just gonna mix it up. As you can see in the video, mix it all up. Now what happens with hair butter, sometimes when you mix it up like this, it gets hard. As you can see right now, it's very hard. You don't have to worry. Look at that. It's very, very hard. You don't have to use it when it's hard like this, because it's even going to get more harder. Now you add in more oil to the hair butter. Okay, guys, add in more oil to your butter and mix it up again. This is very, very important, because I've heard another person saying, I made the hair butter, but the hair butter was very hard. So you have to add in more oil. Add in just more oil. As you can see, it's looking like ice cream now. You understand? It's looking like ice career. Oh, all right, guys, so I'm going to add in my peppermint essential oil. Now this is very important, but if you don't have it, no worries, chapalias. Just use what you have, or not even use the peppermint. Don't use it if you don't have it, but if you have it, you can add it in there, because this shea butter, you can also use it on your scalp as well. I actually ended up using a little bit on my daughter's scalp. All right, guys, because the peppermint actually helps to circulate blood on the scalp. And this hair butter, you guys, this clove and fenugreek hair butter, it's very, very, very moisturizing, and it melts very easily inside your hands. When you work it on your skin, it melts very easily. It actually turns into an oil very quickly. So using it on the scalp, it's actually good. It's like a hair grease. Okay, it's like a hair grease. When you use hair grease, it actually turns into an oil when you apply it on your hands, or when you rub it on your hands. It's the same thing with shea butter as well. So you can also use this on your scalp, okay, guys, and you can also use it on your hair as well, because it has all those nutrients from the clove and the fenugreek. So this is how to make your clove and fenugreek hair butter for hair growth. Okay, guys, I really hope this video was helpful. Now you can store this by just putting it in. Don't put it in the fridge. Okay, do not put it in the fridge, because when water goes in there, it can actually damage your hair butter. Just put it in room temperature. Don't put it where the sun can hit very hard. Just put it maybe in a cupboard, you know. So please don't put it in the fridge. You can store it for about a month or 2 months. It can even go for longer, you guys, because I don't put preservatives in my DIYs. That's just me. That's just how I like to store my DIYs. I don't put preservatives. Okay, I just use it natural like this. All right, lovely. So this is how to use it. If you use it to moisturize your hair, do not wash it out. If you use like water and you use a conditioner and you use the butter to seal in the moisture, you don't have to wash it out. You only wash it out when it's your wash day, when you're ready to wash your hair, then you can wash it out. But if you apply it on the hair, you don't have to wash it out. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, also comment below. Please share this video to your family and friends, to people who want to learn how to make their own DIYs, to make their own clove and fenugreek hair butter. Thank you for watching once again, and bye for now. God bless. You also have to subscribe if you are new. Subscribe. Hey lovelies, in today's video I'm going to show you a powerful clove and rosemary hair butter for hair growth. I'm going to show you how to make your clove and rosemary hair butter for hair growth. This is a powerful butter. If you know anything about hair growth, you know that clove is the king, and also rosemary is the king for thickening hair, for regrowing hair as well. And I'm going to show you exactly how to make this hair butter. Hey lovelies, welcome back again to my channel. Please like the video before we get right into it. You guys are not liking my videos, please like my videos because this helps my channel a lot. We're gonna make our clove and rosemary hair butter for hair growth. Now this is the most powerful hair butter that you can use because rosemary is known to be the king of blood circulation. Okay guys, now rosemary actually stimulates and improves circulation to the scalp, thus encouraging hair growth. It's also a hair cleanser as well. Due to its antibacterial quality, it gently cleanses the hair. It also increases shine to your hair. It also helps with scalp issues as well, relieves irritated, dry, flaky, dandruff-ridden scalps. Okay guys, so this is what my rosemary is actually looking like. But if you have dried rosemaries as well, you can also use that as well. It's okay. All right guys, so I'm going to blend it together. Now guys, you won't believe this. A study actually found that there's actually evidence that support that rosemary water does improve hair growth. A study in mice found that rosemary leaf extract can decrease the conversion of testosterone to the foam, which contributes to hair loss, you guys. So rosemary is actually proven, there's evidence to support that it actually helps with stopping hair loss. So this is something you need to consider trying out. Now this is my clove powder. Now I actually bought it from the Indian shops, you guys. It's not expensive at all. Now I'm not going to be using like the cloves like the cloves I normally use. I'm going to be using the clove powder to make my clove and rosemary hair butter for hair growth. I'm going to use 1/4 cup of clove powder, but if you have the cloves, you can actually blend them to make it a fine powder. Okay guys, because I love working with powders because they actually release nutrients more easily. So you can use any oil of choice, you guys. 3/4 cup of any favorite oil that you have, you can do that. You can use that. This is my oil that I'll be using. I actually used canola oil this time because it's rich in omega-3. Okay, now I'm going to be using coconut oil as well, but if you don't like it, you can just take it off and use another oil that you love. With this oil, don't worry about measurements because we're actually going to measure this oil after infusing it. All right, now this is my double boiler method. Underneath this bowl there's a pot full of water. It's on top of the stove. So I like doing this, you guys, because I find it very, very helpful to infuse my oils, to release all the nutrients from the powders to go inside the oil. So I'm going to be infusing it for 30 minutes. So it's actually good to set on your timer so that you know that when the 30 minutes is over, then you can take it off. So we are going to measure our butter. Now this is a shea butter that I'm going to be using for hair growth, guys. Shea butter, I really love it, okay, because that's what I've been using all along. So I really love shea butter. But if you have any other butters like cocoa butter, mango butter, you can also use that as well. You don't have to use exactly what I used. Now I'm going to put hot water in there just to melt the butter. Now as you can see, it's 200 ml. This is what you want, okay? You want the butter to be 200 ml, okay guys? Now this is the oil that is infusing. As you can see, those bubbles on top, it means that it's really infusing very, very well. As you can see, the oil is very dark, you know, to show that all the clove nutrients are going inside the oil. All right, now we're gonna need another bowl to put your shea butter in there. You're gonna need a sock, and you're going to strain the clove oil, all right, because you don't need those particles in your butter. Now, as you can see with the oil, it's slightly above the 200 ml. Okay, so that is the oil I'm gonna use. As I told you before that we're going to measure the oil, you're gonna need 200 ml. If you can use 200 ml, that's fine. But me, I ended up using a little above 200 ml for the oil. All right, now I'm going to put my peppermint essential oil in this mixture, and I'm going to put this mixture in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes, but do not leave it for long because you don't want the butter to be too hard for you to not be able to mix it all up. Or you guys, you don't need it to be too hard. Okay, now, as you can see, when I press down on the butter, it actually presses down because it's not too hard. But if the butter is too hard, you won't be able to press down like what I just did. So you need to leave it for about 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Just keep on checking it when you put it in the fridge because you don't want it to be too hard. As you can see, it's not too hard for me to mix it all up. So right now I'm mixing it. You need this mixer, you guys, if you're mixing up your hair butters, because this actually gives the hair butter the right consistency, if you understand what I mean. Now, with all my butters, when I beat them up like this, it becomes hard. This is what is happening right now. But if you want to use it like this, it's okay. You can just put it in the container. But I love adding a little bit of oil inside the butter. Now, I've had someone in the comment section saying my butter was a bit, hair butter that she made, copying my recipe, was a bit oily. It was melting down. Now, if you find out that's happening, just add in more hair butter to your recipe. Now, you can actually not put oil in there and just put it in the container like that without adding any oil. But because I want to try these butters on my scalp, I really want to leave them with this consistency, because this consistency, it's very, very like on a lighter weight. Like if I touch it and rub it on my hand, it's going to easily melt down. So that is what I want with my rosemary and clove hair butter for hair growth. So you guys, this is how to make clove and rosemary hair butter for hair growth. You guys, this is the most powerful hair butter for hair growth that you can use on your scalp, on your hair. Now, as I've said, with butters, you can also use them on your scalp as well. Just take a hair butter as a hair grease. With hair grease, you can also put it on your scalp. You can also moisturize your scalp by applying it on the scalp and also on the hair as well. Now, as I've said, don't put oil if you feel like it's gonna be too it's going to melt too quickly. Just leave it like that, okay? But me, I love my butters to be soft because I don't want hard butters, okay, guys? So yes, this is how you make your clove and rosemary hair butter for hair growth. As you can see, look at this. When I apply it to my hands, it's oil already. It's already melted, it's oil. This is what I want because I want to try it on my scalp because I really want my scalp to be moisturized with this butter. As you can see, it's very moisturizing even to the skin as well. You can also consider using this on your skin. So yeah, you can also use it on your scalp. Don't wash it out. If you apply it on your hair to seal in the moisture, do not wash it out. You can only wash it out when it's wash day. When you're washing your hair, then you can wash it out. But if you feel like your hair is dry, just apply some water on your hair, apply a conditioner, and then seal up that moisture with this clove and rosemary hair butter. Thank you for watching, and bye for now. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make clove and coffee hair butter for hair growth. You guys, if your hair is dry, breaking off, split ends, this butter can stop breakage, stop hair loss, and stop all those things that fights against the hair growth. So you have to keep on watching. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Please like the video before we get right into it, and please drop a comment below. We're gonna make our clove and coffee hair butter for hair growth. Now, if you didn't know, the caffeine in coffee can actually help to stimulate hair growth and to stop hair loss. So this butter, you guys, is packed with nutrients that can actually stop hair loss and also stimulate hair growth. Now I'm going to be using my clove powder. Clove is also known to stimulate blood circulation, and it's also known to grow thicker hair, you guys, healthier hair. Okay, so I'm going to be using my clove butter. Hey, my clove powder, my good Dunias. Aka. Now actually clove actually stops hair loss as well. It also cleans and soothes the scalp. It also treats dandruff and also adds shine to your hair, prevents premature graying. So for this coffee and clove hair butter, you can use any oil of your choice. I'm going to be using coconut oil because coconut oil actually penetrates into the hair shaft, especially if you have low porosity hair. But I know that most people don't like coconut oil, but cha, we're gonna make it with coconut oil. Because coconut oil actually gets inside the hair. We want this goodness inside our hair. So I'm going to be using my DIY Ayurvedic oil. If you have any oil of choice, as I've said, you can use that. But this oil is my hell. It's my everything. I always use it in everything, you guys. So you can actually use your DIY hair growth oil in this recipe, okay? So this is how to make clove and coffee hair butter for hair growth. You guys, this butter, I'm actually going to be doing a challenge as well on using this on my hair and my scalp. But if I see that it's itching my scalp, you guys, you will know about it. I will let you know. So this is after infusion. I infused it for about 30 minutes. I infused the clove and coffee oil for about 30 minutes and I took it off the stove, you guys. Now I'm gonna need 150 grams of my shea butter. If you have any butters like cocoa butter, mango butter, you can actually use that as well. You don't have to use exactly the shea butter I'm using. So I'm going to be melting it down to make my clove and coffee hair butter for hair growth. So as you can see, it's melted down now. So I'm going to be putting it in a plastic bowl, as you can see in the video. Now I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to strain the clove and coffee oil for hair growth. I'm going to strain it because of course you don't need that coffee grains in your hair butter. So you guys, what I love this oil because it smells like chocolate. You guys, I think the coffee mixed up with the coconut oil, it gives such a beautiful smell, you guys. I really loved the smell. It smelled like chocolate, like a chocolate. So this is what the clove and coffee oil is looking like, you guys. Very dark and rich in color. So I'm going to take my shea butter and I'm going to pour the clove and coffee oil inside my shea butter. Now don't worry, as you can see, there are still chunks of shea butters in there. It's okay, you can just do that as you see in the video, and you can actually put it in the fridge like this. So this is after taking it out from the fridge. You can just put it in the fridge for about 5 minutes. As you can see, there's actually oil coming out. You can actually mix it up like that. You don't have to worry because you don't want it to be too hard for you to, you'll be staragalia to mix it up. We beat that clove and coffee hair butter up. Beat it up like crazy. We beat it up on this channel. If you don't have a mixer, just take a stick and beat that clove and coffee butter up. Oh my goodness, beat it up like crazy. So so this is what the mixture is looking like, guys. It's very, very creamy. Now I don't like my butters to look very like hard. I like them like this because I'm going to be adding them on my scalp as well. So I really, really love to see them soft like this. Okay, so I don't like them hard, okay, because I'll be applying this on my scalp. So this is what the clove and coffee hair butter for hair growth is looking like. Very creamy, like ice cream. My goodness, this is the perfect butter that you can use as a pre-poo. You can actually use it as a hot oil treatment. Just apply it on your hair, wear a plastic, sit under a hooded dryer for about 5 to 20 minutes and then shampoo your hair, or you can also use it to massage your scalp. You can also use this coffee and clove hair butter in your masks. Like for example, if you are using henna mask, you can actually put this butter inside your mask. You can also put it inside your deep conditioners. There are so many uses that you can use this clove and coffee hair butter for. So you guys, this is how to make clove and coffee hair butter for hair growth. I am so excited to start my challenge. I'm going to be using it on my scalp. I don't know for how long, but you guys, I will let you know. I'm going to go for a challenge on my hair. I'll also be using it as a hot oil treatment as well on my hair, just to see what it will do to my hair, because I also added my DIY Ayurvedic oil in this clove and coffee hair butter, you guys. So I'm very, very happy. I also added my peppermint essential oil in there, a lot of it, because I'll be applying it on my scalp and I want that circulation on my scalp. Now storing it, you can store it for about 1 month to 3 months. It will still be okay. Don't let water get inside your butter, because hell, it can get bad very, very quickly. So as I've said, you can take your butter, apply it on your hair as a pre-poo, and then you shampoo your hair, and then you can deep condition. You can also add it in your deep conditioners as well, because it's a very, very it has a very light consistency, whereby if you apply it on your hair, it melts inside your hair. Like you see in the video, it easily melts down, you guys. So that is what you can do with the butter. Also, you can also apply this clove and coffee hair butter on your scalp as well. It's very, very good on your scalp. It moisturizes the scalp, makes the scalp very, very moisturized. So I would also recommend you to use it on your scalp. If your scalp doesn't itch, if your scalp loves butters, you can also add it on your scalp as well. You can also add it in your deep conditioners, as I've said. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please give my video a big thumbs up if you have enjoyed the video, and thank you once again. Bye for now.